Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's happy days today. There's an achievement in the game called Orient Express. It's one of the hardest achievements to get because you have to do a series of cities starting in Paris, ending up all the way in Istanbul, and you have to do them from west to east. And for the longest time, I've been waiting for a delivery from Munich to Vienna to pop up. Every time I log into the game, I go to Quick Jobs and I see if there's something from Munich to Vienna, which is the third leg of the journey. There has not been one. And just by chance during the Christmas event, I said, let's drive up to Munich and see if we can get Christmas gifts to take to Vienna. And look what's at the top of our list here. Munich to Vienna, Christmas gifts. We're gonna grab this one. It's a 6-hour delivery. Let's get started. We are gonna begin the delivery. I am pretty excited for this. It's been a long time. And I think I had actually heard, I think it was the delivery to Munich was supposed to be the hardest one to get. But I have not seen a Munich to Vienna come up in a long time. So I'm pretty happy about this. Let us get started. Looks like we got a bright, sunny day. And look, our gifts are right here. They're right beside us. They're right there. We don't have to go anywhere to get them either. This is perfect. 6-hour journey about it. Looks like we got to pick them up. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect or anything. All you have to do is complete it. Forgot about the slipperiness here. So let's get this hooked up and we'll get on the road. I am pretty excited for this one. This will actually be, I think, our 5th delivery in the Christmas event. So we still have a long way to go here before we're done with it. I'm going to I have to figure out when the last day is because we're going to have to put on a little bit of a rush here. I think today we'll just do this one. This will work out pretty well. But how do we get out of here? Oh, and we're going to go right by that question mark, which is even nicer here. So we want to come out here and left. It's going to be a tricky turn, but challenge accepted. How is everybody doing, by the way? Oops, that's not working. There we go. I hope everybody had a good holidays and Happy New Year and everything like that. Our first event, our first drive of 2022 is this one. And I do have to apologize. I thought the holidays were going to be a time where I'd have a lot of chances to record episodes. But we had so many events going on. And we had guests staying with us. We had a guest who's been here for about 5 days. And then our kids are home from school. So there just hasn't been a lot of time to record stuff. Now things are kind of settling back down. I thought going on holiday, because I had some time off from work, I thought having time off from work would actually give me more time to record episodes. But it turned out to be kind of the opposite. But things are kind of settling down now, so I expect to get kind of back into the swing of things here. Looking forward to finishing up the Christmas event. Looking forward to doing some more American Truck Simulator 2. So anyway, we'll get going as we leave Munich here. Actually, let's just drive by and see what this is. Is this a truck dealership? I was thinking a little bit more about the experiment to do on the truck driver, so I'd like to talk a little bit about that. What is this? Must be kind of a recruiting agency, huh? This yellow? Yes. Green? Nice. Must be right up here. Let's get another recruiting agency. This will actually come in handy for our plans for, discovered recruitment agency. Yes, most excellent. This will actually help in our plans for the experiment too. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll get going on the road here. Looks like we got 5 hours and 44 minutes to go. Nice weather. Hoping for a snowstorm, but that hasn't been the case here. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. So we got about a little bit less than 4 hours to go. Just on there, about 2 hours into our 6-hour journey. Making good time. It's been really good weather. Again, I'm loving the snow mod and loving through the kind of the winter landscape here. Gonna get over to the left here now. We do desperately need gas, and I missed a gas station just a little while ago, but I'm hopeful we'll get another one pretty soon here. I still would like to have some snowstorms, but no sign of precipitation in the forecast. Here we go, gasoline up ahead. We've had jet fighters kind of buzzing over our heads here quite a bit. Whoa, Freya just picked up 32,000? Is that right? That's pretty interesting. I just got a message here, but it must have flashed by a couple times because I know we're at 219,000, and now we're at 251,000. Whoops, stop. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some gas in here. That actually makes a good time to talk a little bit about the experiment. And I mentioned this a little while ago, I think in the previous episode. The idea is to test how there are a lot. Sorry, I'm kind of scattered here, but every time I look up, I see jet fighters kind of flying up in the sky overhead in front of us here. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm I'm hopeful that it's training exercises. We do have a line of trucks here at our gas station now, and a lot of traffic buzzing about us. All of a sudden, things have gotten a little bit busier. Go. Back out on the highway. But, yeah, see, there's another jet fighter. They just keep flying right over us here. It's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen, or I don't recall anyway, seeing jet fighters in the game. Look at, they're all over the place. Unless, are those Hawks or are those jet fighters up ahead here? There, right there. It just went over us again. I hope World War III hasn't started. But is there an airfield over there? Just mountains. Anyway. Always something to look at. But to talk a little bit about the experiment that I'd like to do. And I mentioned it before. I was thinking about this. Oh, speeding violation. Yeah, I've been consistently over the limit here. All right, let's use the cruise control here. Get this under control. Drop. There we go. Sit right there. 40, 83, 84. That should be good. So to get back to the point at hand, the experiment, the idea is to test the driver development patterns. And the way I want to do that, first I want to fill up the St. Petersburg base with new trucks and drivers. We'll get that out of the way. Then I'm going to pick one base, buy a new base, fully expand it so we have 5 truck bays, buy 5 identical trucks, and then buy hire five drivers, and give each one of them a different development pattern. And I've got 4 of them picked. I just don't know what the 5th development pattern is. So for one driver, I want to just give them, we'll give them all, again, all identical trucks and stuff like that. Give one driver just long distance. So they're going to work right up the long distance tree. We're going to give another driver working up the ADR tree, which is kind of like the different types of cargoes and dangerous cargoes and stuff like that. Then have one driver be evenly spread out over all the patterns. And maybe we'll leave off eco driving because I think that's pretty well established that doesn't really help that much for making money. So whatever the other 4 or 5 patterns are, we'll just kind of evenly spread the development out over that. And then the third one, the fourth one, I was thinking would be, what are we doing here? I've got to pay attention. I do not want to get off here. Assume we need to be in the left because the road splits, right? Nope, it's a straight exit. Oh well. Okay, we're good. So for the fourth one, I want to split between ADR, which is the different types of kind of dangerous and hazardous cargoes, and distance. So we'll just tag team back and forth to see if that's a good development pattern. Then for the 5th one, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking maybe do we just go straight up the fragile tree? But if you have ideas, let me know. But then what we could do, especially if we can hire some drivers that are almost identical at the start, we should get a pretty good idea for how development patterns in drivers influence driver income. That's the whole test. What's the best pattern for developing drivers? Then once we have that, I think the next thing I'd like to do is to take a look at trucks. Like how much does truck development, how much does truck power matter? Like if you get a $250,000 truck or a $100,000 truck, €100,000 truck, does it matter at all for development? And if you get a cheap truck, could you just get the cheap truck with the best engine and kind of see if that would work? So what's the best way to kind of get your hired drivers to be profitable with the trucks that you could get them? And then someone else, I forget who it was, posted a comment and said they actually think the cities matter a lot. And that would be an interesting experiment as well. And they like to get cities that have chemical industries and stuff like that, or I forget the other one that they mentioned, but chemical industries make sense because that gets into things like medicines maybe and dynamite and stuff like that, which is profitable. Medicine, of course, is I think vaccines and stuff like that are one of the most profitable deliveries in the game. So lots of things to consider, but the first experiment is going to be a massive experiment. It's going to take about 1.5, and for 5 trucks, it's going to take almost 2 million to do it, I think. So got some saving up to do after we fill up the St. Petersburg garage with new drivers and trucks. Speaking of which, we're at 250,000 now. This job here, I think we can get a new truck. And what I was thinking to do is to get a different truck for us and to sell to give the Volvo to one of our hired drivers and try a different truck because we haven't switched trucks yet for a while. But I think maybe we'll do that in the next episode. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we're almost there now. About an hour and 43 minutes to go. We'll check in as we get a little bit closer and then see if we can get this backed up and pick up some money. Hopefully, yeah, this will give us the 3rd leg in the Orient Express. So happy days. Been waiting for this forever. So we are in Vienna now. Looks like we've only got 5 more minutes here before we're at the delivery. So we're just going to drop right off the highway here into the parking lot, it appears. Not quite sure how we're going to swing this. We're 4 minutes away and we're still on a 2-lane highway. It's supposed to be a quick off the exit and into the company. Headlight usage, what? My headlights are on. I turned them on. Oh, they're getting me for everything this time. Oh, we gotta go left here. I did remember to turn my headlights on, but apparently I screwed it up. Oh well. Uh-oh. Hope we can stop in time. Yes. Alrighty, so here we are at Cell Plan with some late Christmas presents. Hopefully the kids won't mind. Go right in here. I'm hoping we get a 90. I feel like we haven't had a 90 parking for the longest time, but this doesn't look like it's going to be one. 40, another 40. Right here in front of us. Super basic, huh? But not a lot of room to swing this one around here. Let's see if we can do this. Turn the trailer 90 degrees this way. We can do this. This would be pretty easy. Yeah, it's looking pretty easy. Swing it this way. Just gotta straighten her out and we're in. We're a little bit off though, aren't we? But these European trucks are so nimble. There, now we gotta cut it. Straighten her out, and we should be there. We're a little crooked the other way now. Not the best parking job here, but I think we're in. Give it to us. Yes. All right, we are home. Here we are. One thing that I did want to say, as we were pulling close up to this, Anna Kay, one of the Kay sisters, remember we have Jana Kay in the United States who never makes any money. Anna Kay made a delivery in this game. Her payout was $450, which is probably the lowest payout I think I've ever seen in this game. So the Kay sisters still disappointing in their performance. I think it's about time for the annual review actually too, but let's cash this one in and get our money here. And hopefully we're going to get the next stage here. There it is, achievement progress, Orient Express, 3 of 6. Nice. Maybe we'll see if we can go right from here to the next stage, which I think is Vienna to maybe Bucharest or Budapest? Probably Bucharest, right? But I'm not sure. Anyway, that'll be for another time. We now have 5 out of 15 Christmas event deliveries done. Still quite a bit of work to do. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you have ideas for our experiment, I'd be interested to hear them. What kind of development patterns should we explore with that? Then we'll see you soon. Now that things have calmed back down and back to work, I almost have more time now to make episodes. So I'm hopeful to get back into kind of a groove with creating American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator episodes. Thanks for your patience over the holidays as the episodes were kind of few and far between there. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.